It's a shame we lose the ability to replace the lens cover with the GoPro Hero 8, since the slightest scratch could result in a costly repair. Fortunately, there are some solutions. Not so fortunately, you'll need to dig deeper in your pocket to buy them. So we all know by now that the Hero 8 lens cover is fixed. Unlike the Hero 7, it can't be removed and replaced should it be scratched or marked in any way. The only option is to send the camera back to GoPro for a potentially costly repair. Although we have a couple of solutions from GoPro, I personally think it's a bit of a kick in the teeth having to spend more money on accessories when GoPro clearly had a working solution with the previous generation. And we're not talking cheap accessories here either, if you haven't spent enough on the camera already, and also on some mounting options. Considering the camera comes with literally no mounting options in the box, we now have to spend extra protecting the glass lens. The first option, and for minimal protection, comes with a tempered glass protector. Available for both the front lens as well as the rear display, the idea is that should a pebble or some debris hit the glass, it'll chip or crack the protector rather than the lens, and it's cheap enough to replace the tempered glass rather than the camera's lens cover. Well, cheap if you don't go to GoPro, that is. You'll find the exact same tempered glass for less than half the cost of GoPros, and you hardly have to shop around to find them either. Even so, this is the most minimal protection available, adding no bulk or weight to the camera. If bulk doesn't bother you, the absolute best protection for not only the lens but the entire camera comes in the form of a protective housing. Notice how GoPro cleverly changed this from a dive housing to a protective housing this time round, making you think it's more for overall protection and not just diving. Anyway, this seals the camera in a tough plastic case, not just allowing use for deep dives underwater, but also for general overall protection in the toughest environments. Not the hottest environments, mind, as the camera's heat can't escape easily, so best used in milder climates. In typical GoPro fashion though, this isn't a cheap solution either. In fact, it's the most expensive at $50. The lens cover is screwed in, so it does look replaceable, although I haven't seen replacements on sale just yet, but knowing GoPro, they won't be cheap either. Unless you actually need a diving case, it's much better to go for a third-party cheap alternative that will do exactly the same job for less than half the price. And if the case is damaged, it won't hurt to just replace the entire housing. Finally, if tempered glass is too minimal and the protective housing is too bulky, we have the GoPro Rollcage, a silicone sleeve that provides some camera body protection, and a lens cover that can be removed and replaced as and when the need arises. In fact, it can be replaced with filtered glass just as easily. It still hurts that we have to pay for added protection to the lens area when GoPro had it nailed with the Hero 7. It seems like GoPro are simply trying to squeeze every penny out of their customers with their accessories. Overpriced accessories at that. I can't see GoPro going back to the previous solution for the next few years at least. So which solution you choose depends on how you intend to use your Hero 8. But whichever route you take, just know that the third-party solutions are less than a third of the price of GoPros, and yes, they may feel lower quality in comparison, but they'll do the same job so much cheaper.